With the oddest of seasons drawing to a close, the UCI Women's World Tour peloton headed to the Spanish city of Toledo for the first of 3 stages of our 11th and final race, the Ceratizit Challenge by La Vuelta, where, for the last time in 2020, the riders prepared to take on each other and the weather.
That is a tailwind for the first half of the race, and so it's hard for anything to happen in such a strong tailwind. It'll be really fast, but yeah, not a lot will happen, I don't think. That's my prediction anyway. And then once we turn into the crosswind, then that's when you'll see some stuff happening for sure.
Yeah, I think that the wind will play a really big role today, and I like it. So I hope we will find a crosswind section on the way to the finish. We turn directions at one point, so we will feel now how the wind is when we go out, and then yeah, around 50k, I think we turn directions and have crosswind, so it's gonna be exciting. I hope we find some echelons, and then it will be a very exciting finish.
I'm curious to see how other teams will race today, because yeah, it could split to pieces because of the wind and because of the up and down, but then people might want it to stay together. So yeah, we're only here with 4, but we have got a few cards to play with our riders, and especially tomorrow in the TT.
With the final ceremonies completed, 84 women rolled out for the 82.9 kilometre race, which would take the peloton on a lumpy course to Escalona, west of Madrid, with that tailwind pushing the bunch along at a nearly impossible 55 kilometres per hour. Only after 25 kilometres did one woman manage to break clear, Massey tactic rider Maria Benito entering the closing 55 kilometres with a lead of around 40 seconds, the bunch flying along behind her. Though the gap was coming down inside the last 30 kilometres, it was a puncture which finally brought the Spanish rider back to the peloton, though maybe sooner than they had planned. After a brief period of chaos, with the wind now blowing across the riders and splitting the race, there was yet more attacking, and no race would be complete without Casa Dorada rider Małgorzata Jasinska making a move off the front, and the former Polish champion entered the closing 10 kilometres with a lead approaching 30 seconds. But with the peloton set on a sprint finish, the Mitchelton Scott team of European champion Annemiek van Vleuten helped to bring Jasinska back into the final 5 kilometres, and the bunch could see the uphill finish into Escalona as the teams prepared their sprinters for the final. Defending champion Lisa Brennauer led the way, opening the taps and powering on the front as the road tipped upwards, with the other fast women jockeying for position behind her. But into the final 200 metres, and it was Lorena Wiebes who made her move, passing the German champion and gaining a gap. The Dutch rider's powerful sprint taking her to the front of the race and to her 2nd consecutive UCI Women's World Tour victory.
We started with some tailwind, so the first part was really fast, and then the second part was more cross and headwind, and that made it also really hard at some points. And yeah, the finish, it was really hard. I was not in a perfect position, but the team did anything to bring me in a position, and yeah, the team did an amazing job, and we were all there in the final, and I'm happy to finish it off. Yeah, if there was a break, we could control it anyway, because we had more cards to play, or put someone of us in a break. But yeah, today it was a sprint, and it worked good.
Yes, today there were a lot of wind, but I like race with wind, and so I like this race. And also the last kilometers was good. I like it, and my teammates were good. They helped me, and I'm happy for this 2nd place, but of course we fight for win.
Yeah, I will try to do my best tomorrow at the TT. I hope I don't lose a lot of time, but yeah, I'm not a TT specialist. So, but my biggest goal is to win the stage in Madrid.
With Lisa Brennauer 3rd and Movistar's Jelena Eric 4th, finishing some 3 seconds ahead of 5th placed Alice Barnes, with Silvia Zanardi the first of a group of riders 4 seconds down. Bonus seconds see Wiebes lead Balsamo by 5 seconds. 10 seconds down, former world time trial champion Lisa Brennauer is well placed ahead of the Stage 2 race against the clock, and to defend last year's victory in Madrid.